So hello and welcome back to SJ Cartier Limited Convos. And I really do love myself, because honestly, I'm just a genuine honest person and I actually respect everyone. And the reason I'm saying this is I've literally walking down the road, and as I walk down the road, I walk past an hostel all the time when I'm going to the train station, yeah. And this hostel, my actual partner's son, who is like my stepson, actually was living in there. And as I've lived in hostels previously, I understand how hostels should be ran and all the things that hostels are supposed to be able to do for people. Yeah, remember that. I understand what they're supposed to do because I've been the person who needs the help from the people in the hostels. So I'm walking down the road and I've applied to get a job in this place like 2-3 years ago. They told me I wasn't suitable. Okay, thumbs up, I understand. Remember, my partner's son was living in there, so we understood all the things that were wrong with there because he told us what his issues were, and he told us what other people's issues were that lived there and the people that moved out. So get to the point, I'm walking down the road, I see a black man, and he's knocking on the door. He's got his little suitcase, you know what I mean? Looking all professional and that. And I thought, oh, he's coming to do some type of help for the people in this building. And as I'm someone that actually wants to give back to the community and actually help people, I thought now's my opportunity, because I was applying to white people previously. Now's an opportunity to go to a black man and see what he's actually doing. And if I could volunteer, not get paid, just volunteer and help him. Please tell me. I said hello, and I'm running across the road and I got this. All of these looks. I've had to ask him, why are you looking at me like that? I've only said hello. The man's telling me I don't want to speak to you. I don't need to speak to you. I'm scratching my head thinking, I live in what I call a white dominated town. And there's nothing wrong with that. I decided to move here. I'm happy with that. It's not a bother for me. But one thing you realise in these towns, there's not a lot of black men that will say hello to each other or try and connect with each other. Because I've come here for ages and I've realised I say hello to a lot of black people, and only till 3 years down the line, 4 years down the line, some of them now want to say hello to me. Why was it you saying hello when you first saw this random black guy move into your now local area? So I'm saying hello to them, and the man's telling me he doesn't have to say hello, just staring at me. So I had to explain to him, because we're going over the argument of, oh, he doesn't have to say hello, and I'm saying you just have to show respect because I'm a black man saying hello and I haven't approached you in any way. Please tell me why the man's telling me I'm not black. The black man told me he's not black. And I said, eh. He said, first of all, I'm not black. I don't classify myself as black. And obviously he's talking, he's got African tone. I'm Jamaican. So I already understand when I hear your voice and then you're telling me you don't even consider yourself as black. My heart is burning. I can't lie, my heart burns still. Because I'm saying to him, before I even get to why I've come to you, you need to understand that in an area like this, where white people will judge you, regardless of whether you think you work with them, then when you get another black person around you, you should actually show them love and respect. And it's not to say that because I'm black, you should show me respect. It's to understand everyone deserves respect. But just like the white people will be more received to a white hello, and the Bengalis will be more hello to a Bengali. As a Muslim, I understand I could give a salam to a load of Pakistani and Bengali brothers, and the first thing I will get is, oh, what country are you from? What difference does it make? I just said salam alaikum. Doesn't matter what country I'm from, does it? Does it really? So for me, when you're in these areas and people are kind of like, what's the word? Lost their identity, it's a problem. So I was trying to make him understand that, and this is also what I'm going to make you understand now. We don't judge anyone. We love and respect everyone, whether black, white, Asian. But the problem with black people, especially as I'm a black man, so I'm going to talk as a black man, is black people don't actually show each other love and respect. They rather go and show the white people respect, and then these white people would disrespect them and show them no respect, and show the people that ain't doing nothing that they're doing for them more respect than that black man. And it's just shocking to see. And then I explain that, and then it's getting into a point he's listening. I had to go into deep and say, you know what, mate, let me explain to you why I said hello and why I feel so hurt that you were just staring at me like to say, why am I saying hello to you? I'm saying hello because I see that you are coming here, and as I had a son that was living in these apartments and I understand how the system works, I would like to actually help the people in here, because that is what your job is supposed to be. You're supposed to help the people, not put them in worse situations. And it feels like everybody that goes into this amber in Trowbridge, they end up in worse situations than they were when they got in there. That's not how it's supposed to be. These places for people are supposed to build them, build their confidence, build their strength in a community, and get them jobs, get them moving on with their life, with houses, jobs, relationships, and getting off drugs or just not being homeless now. But it seems like they try to keep them in there. So when I actually saw a black man and I realised that my stepson was actually black in this place, and I feel like he possibly wasn't getting all the respect he was getting, or the things he was getting because he was black, I thought, ooh, where's a chance there's a black man here? Let me try and work with this black man. But this black man told me, I'm not black. I'm not black. And I don't really care who's saying hello to me, because I don't have to say hello to anybody. And this is the problem with the world. I keep saying it. Everyone thinks they're better than someone, and no one's better than no one. No one is. So why do you act like you're better than me because I'm saying hello? Maybe because I look like this? I don't know. But either which way, that was so shocking for me. And it was such a realization to me how a lot of us black people are lost. And for me, I will never lose my culture of who I am, regardless of I love football. A lot of people will say football's a British culture, a white culture, but I'm a black man that loves football. A lot of people will say comic books are some white. No, I'm a black man that loves comics. A lot of people will say selling antiques and vintage is just, no, I love that. But then, Jamaican food's all Jamaican, but no, they can like our culture, but it's not for them to like ours. We have to hate ours and like theirs to feel like we fit in. It's actually sad to think, isn't it? It's actually sad to see. Like, just think of it. You can't even say hello to a black man when you live in the countryside who's doing well, and ask him if you can help him for free. It's quite shocking, it's quite shameful. And I had to say to him, you're a bountiful man. And what I mean by that is, you've lost who you actually are. You've literally lost who you are, and you've lost that by being ignorant and thinking, I've got a job now, I'm all in the house, you know what I mean? I'm in the house. I don't need to care about the ones in the field. I'm in the house. Don't care about the ones over there. No. Show everybody respect. And yes, he's very much right. Doesn't matter that I'm black, that he should say hello. It actually doesn't matter at all. He's supposed to say hello to whoever I am. But the fact that I am black, I would have liked to feel that you would have thought I'm not coming over here for no negative reason. But for some reason you did. So now, please, in the comments, ask me, should I not have approached this man trying to volunteer to help homeless kids in a shelter, in a hostel? Should I not have approached him? Am I wrong for approaching him? Or in fact, is he wrong for denying someone that actually has a bit of common sense, that actually has come from an illegal life and has now turned his life completely legal? Or do these people need people that have never been illegal just to jinnle and scam them and just get them in here, take their money, get money for doing talks with them and not really improving their life? And as I said to him, this doesn't matter that my son's partner was black and my stepson was black. It does not matter, because he has all white friends in there, and his white friends were leaving for these issues. So it's not something to do with even the culture, it's to do with the system of how Amber houses ran in Trowbridge. That's what it's down to. And I'm going to tag this in Trowbridge. I'm going to tag this probably, if I can tag it around Amber. And anyone in Trowbridge that really wants to help the young generation, whether they're black, whether they're white, whether they're Asian, just help people that are going through hard times and need some volunteering. I'm the man. If you're in Wiltshire, contact me. Because I live in Wiltshire now, I don't live in Birmingham. I live in Wiltshire. So if you live in Wiltshire and you have some kind of youth work, some kind of way to help people that are either addicts. I'm not saying I was an addict, but I smoked weed all my life. So I'm not saying I'm an addict, so I can't deal with addicts. But I understand how addicts need help, if that makes sense. Because I've sold those drugs. So I've been around them, I've spoken to them, I've helped. And keep this real with people, really real. I don't sell drugs at all no more. I'm a completely legal man, and I'm very proud of that. I hold that in my heart. But let's say 10 years ago, I sold hard food. I sold those Class A's, that crack cocaine, that heroin. I sold it. And while I sold it and no, I want this money, I got people off that. People that were spending money with me, I encouraged them not to smoke. And that was me as a drug dealer who knows what I could do with that money. Think about that. So that's the type of man I am. And this is what I want people to think about before I jump on the train. Was I wrong to approach him? Or is this the problem with society, whether we're black, white or Asian? We all seem to think we're better than everybody else. So yeah, hope everybody enjoys their day as I get on my little travels for the day. So yeah, hope you all enjoy your day, and thank you for joining SJ Cartier Limited Convos.